Good morning, everybody. Let me see here. It is 9 a.m. on Thursday. My name is Morgan, and we are going to do a webinar together this morning. Let's see, I hope everybody has had a little bit of coffee and that you slept well. We are going to start our day together by talking about music today. We're going to talk a lot about how we feel, how different types of music make us feel. And yeah, that's it. And we're going to share a little bit of musical taste with one another this morning. So as you come in, just make sure to write me a hello in the box, in the chat box. This way we can talk a little bit, okay? All right. Make sure my glasses are clean. There we go. So let's begin. All right. So today we are going to start off about talking about our favorite types of music. We're going to talk about different songs, artists, and how the music makes you feel. Now, we all know what a song is, but maybe we don't know what an artist is. So an artist isn't just someone who paints. An artist would also be someone who creates music. So for example, my favorite artist, well, that's a really hard one. My favorite artist, maybe you won't know who they are. Let's say my favorite artist is Beyonce. She is fantastic. I think everybody can agree that they dance a lot. I also really like Bruno Mars because it's good morning music. Okay. Let's see here. When you come in, why don't you tell me what your favorite type of music is? Okay. So I think my favorite type of music is oldies music. So from the 50s and 60s, a little bit of the 70s. All right. So my favorite type of music is oldies. So we have one person that came in. So when you come in, just write me a message. And why don't you tell me what type of music you like? All right. So we're going to go down to question number 2. Is there any type of music you can't stand? Why don't you like it? Well, I really don't like dubstep music. Dubstep is a type of electronic music, and it makes my ears hurt really badly. I can't stand it. I can't be around it. Okay? So when we can't stand something, it means that we heavily dislike it. We really, really don't want to be around it. All right? So tell me, what type of music can you not stand? So again, I like electronic music, but I can't stand dubstep. Hi, Christina. I like the good music. All right, me too, me too. Rock music, very good. Now, classical rock or hard rock? What do you think? Classical rock would be, oh, let's say the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys would be classical rock. What type of rock music do you like? Classical or hard rock? I'll give you a minute to respond. And let's take a look at question number 3. Have you ever tried to play an instrument? Which one? Let me see. I have tried to play many instruments. I think I played the violin for the longest. the longest period of time. And I've tried to play the guitar. And I believe that's it. Other than the drums with my hands. Okay. Christina, have you tried to play an instrument before? If so, which one? I always wanted to learn how to play the bass guitar. That would have been the perfect instrument for me. All right. Well, as your messages come in, we're going to go on to the next page. And we're going to talk a little bit about different types of music. Different types of music. For example, country, hip hop, classical, jazz, rock, blues, pop, oldies, and electronic. So we've talked about a few different types of music already this morning. I said my favorite type of music is oldies and classic rock. I also like electronic music, but I do not like dubstep. Okay, so let's see here. My favorite type of music. Christina, can you tell me what was my favorite type of music? My favorite type of music. Okay, remember as you come in just to send me a message to say hello. I grew up with Pink Floyd, Queen, Bon Jovi. I don't remember in this moment the name. Band Steven Tyler. Oh, good music. Really good music. That is actually the music I grew up with as well, only because those are all of my father's favorite bands. So I listened to a lot of Pink Floyd, a lot of Bon Jovi, and definitely the Steven Tyler Band. And Queen, everybody listened to. Queen was popular for everyone. That's a lot of good music. I could also add the Eagles to that list. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. And I want to know, what type of music can you not stand? So you said noisy music, but what type of music is noisy to you? What type of music is noisy? So for example, I like some metal music, but I'm not a fan of heavy metal all the time. Sometimes it's a little too much for me. Okay, so as your messages come through, we're going to go on to our next page. Okay, and don't forget, Christina, I want to know if you have ever tried to play an instrument. Have you ever tried to play an instrument? So I said I played the violin when I was a child, and I've tried to play the guitar. I had two, and then I lost them. Okay, and I've played the drums. So which instruments have you tried to play? All right, so I see your messages now. I like the classic music. Okay, we wouldn't call it the classic, we would call it classical music. because my mom often listened to opera. Oh, very nice. But I like Verdi and Rossini. No. Okay, because he plays everyone to death. He plays everyone to death. Okay, we would also say he annoys them to death. So he's so annoying that he makes you die. He annoys you to death. Okay, good job. So my nephew play the guitar and write to song. When we use the third person, something happens. Sometimes our auxiliary words change slightly, okay? But sometimes we just add an S. For example, my nephew plays the guitar and writes songs. Okay, so here we need an S on plays for the third person. We need an S on writes and songs. Okay. You're very funny, Christina. Okay, so I'm not a singer either. And when I do sing, I also hurt everyone's ears. All right, let's go on to the next page. And I want to know, Christina, out of all of the people that you listen to, who is your favorite artist? Now, at the beginning of the lesson, I talked about an artist is not just a person who paints. An artist is a person who also creates songs or who sings songs. Okay, so for example, when I was a child, there were many pop artists. Let me see, there was Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, oh my goodness, Cisco, throwback. Okay, who is your favorite artist now? I don't know if I have a favorite artist now. I listen to many types of music. But if I had to name one that I love dancing to, let me see. This morning we played Pharrell Williams because, you know, it's happy morning music. So that was a nice artist to listen to in the morning. Okay, so who is your favorite artist? Who is your favorite artist? And we have a few people coming into the room. Don't forget, when you enter the room, just write me a message to say hello. Wow, you really are a musical fan. Okay. So you had a cat named Freddie Mercury. That's amazing. Annalisa, nice to see you again. Nice to have you in class. My favorite artist now is Maroon 5. Maroon 5 is nice. They are not one artist, but because it's a group of artists, we would add the S. So my favorite artists are, okay? Yes, I like them too. So in English, when we want to shorten yes, it's yeah with a Y, but it's very informal, okay? Great. So have you ever seen any of these people in concert? Have you ever seen any of them in concert? I think I've seen a lot of people in concert over the years, but my favorite concert, oof, there's been a lot of good ones. I really enjoyed the Eagles concert. When I was a lot younger, I saw No Doubt and Gwen Stefani. She puts on a wonderful concert. Okay. I've never seen Maroon 5 in concert, and I've never seen Queen, obviously. Okay. All right. So, yes, of course, and no, I haven't. So, who have you seen in concert, Christina? Who have you seen? And Annalisa, who would you like to have seen? If you had to pick one of your favorite artists to see in concert, who would you like to have seen? For example, I would have loved to go to a Michael Jackson concert or let me see, there's so many concerts I would have liked to have gone to. So if you had to pick one of your favorite artists of all time. Okay, as I give you guys a moment to respond, we're going to go on to the next question. And I want to know, what is your favorite song? Your favorite song of all time? Okay, Annalisa, Michael Jackson too. Good. So I want to know, what is your favorite song of all time? Wimbledon concert. When I was a child, my older brothers took me to a Pink Floyd concert. You are so lucky. Okay, so lucky. All right. Okay. So I want to know, what is your favorite song? Your favorite song of all time? So I have a band, not a band, they're more of a group because there's not so many instruments. A group that I have liked for a long time, since I was a child, and that would be the Fugees. And Fujila was always my favorite song. So it makes me feel calm and happy, and it makes me want to dance. So when I hear the song Fujila, it makes me feel calm and happy, and it makes me want to dance. I want to know, what is your favorite song? How does it make you feel? And what does it make you want to do? Okay, so send me your messages when you have a second. I'm going to put this up on the board. Okay, so don't forget to send me your messages just like this, okay? I want to know the name of your song, how it makes you feel, and what it makes you want to do. Okay, so again, my favorite song is Fujila. It makes me feel happy and calm. It makes me want to dance. Okay, good. Personal Jesus from Simple Minds. You have a good group this morning. All right. And how does it make you feel, Annalisa? How does it make you feel? It makes me feel stronger. Good. Okay. What does it make you want to do? You Make Me Feel by Aretha Franklin. That is also a wonderful song. Okay, so here we want to have an S, Annalisa, on makes, because we have our third person, it. It makes me feel. Okay, so remember, when we use the third person, we have our third person S that gets added on, okay? So it makes me feel stronger. Okay, Christina, You Make Me Feel by Aretha Franklin. Okay, good. Good. So when you hear your favorite song, what does it make you want to do? So, for example, my favorite song makes me want to dance, or just relaxed, dance around my house by myself to feel stress free. Okay, I think every time I hear Aretha Franklin sing, I feel like I'm the best singer in the world, just like her. And it makes me want to sing loudly. It makes me want to sing loudly. She has a very strong voice. All right. Well, as you guys type up your messages, we are going to go on to the next page. And we're going to start talking about some different pictures and how they make you feel. So, for example, this picture here is actually near my house in California. It's off the 5 freeway. I want you to look at this picture of traffic, and I want you to help me complete these sentences. It makes me feel. It makes me want to. So, for example, looking at this picture makes me feel, I don't know, strangely at home. Makes me feel at home. It makes me want to call my grandparents. Now, if I was in Los Angeles and looking at this terrible traffic, I would probably feel differently. But since I haven't been home in a long time, it makes me feel a little nostalgic for my home. What about you? How does this picture of traffic make you feel? So remember, let's use the sentence patterns. It makes me feel. It makes me want to. Give you a few seconds to type your responses. It makes me feel like a desperate woman. Okay, good job. What does it make you want to do? So remember, we want to type up our sentences together. So for example, Okay. When I found my cat, Condoleezza, she was hurt and scared and pregnant too. I listened to her. Okay, good. It makes me want to stay in quarantine, to stay in quarantine. All right, Annalisa, so to stay. That is an excellent response, though, I have to say. That's absolutely perfect. It makes me feel nervous. Good. So remember, when we type up our comments, I want you to type them together. For example, it makes me feel nervous or upset. I'll use upset. It makes me want to cry. Okay, so I want you to type your responses to me like this. This way we can read them both together. It makes me feel, it makes me want to. Yes, I got your joke. It was very funny. So let's go on to the next picture. And exactly, we're going to cheer up a little bit, Christina. Let's take a look at this picture and I want you to tell me, how does it make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Remember, I want you to type them both together. For example, it makes me feel joyous. It makes me want to play in the leaves. So I'll wait for your responses on this one. Just remember to type them together. Let you get a good look at the picture. All right. So okay, so remember, we're not talking about the quarantine. Although, yes, you could say it makes me feel like I'm in a cage. I want you to look at the picture. Look at this little boy playing in the leaves and tell me, how does this picture make you feel? How does this picture make you feel? So he looks happy, he looks relaxed, he looks full of life. How does this picture make you feel? Okay, good. So remember, relaxing is a continuous action. When we talk about relaxing, it's something I'm doing right now. I'm relaxing. But when I talk about how I feel, I say, it makes me feel relaxed. It makes me feel relaxed. Remember, when we talk about it, we want to use our third person S. So again, it makes me want to drink a hot chocolate. It makes me want to drink a hot chocolate. Good, perfect. Okay, Christina, what about you? How does it make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Okay, so it makes me feel like I'm in a dream. It makes me want to walk. When we talk about something that is not a direct verb or action, for example, it makes me want, or it makes me, okay, it makes me feel, we need to have the direct verb. Okay, so it makes me want, it makes me feel. It makes me feel like I'm in a dream. Okay, good. So let's go on to our next picture. And remember to type both of your responses together. So it makes me feel like, it makes me want to. Let's take a look at this picture. Tell me, how does this picture make you feel? And what do you want to do? Now, this picture makes me feel happy, like it's Christmas. It makes me want to go skiing. Okay, so how does it make you feel, Christina and Annalisa? This looks so nice right now. I wish it was snowing in Rome. I know I shouldn't say that when it's already April, but I really do. I wish it was snowing in Rome. Okay, well, send in your responses and we're going to go on to the next picture. I want to make sure we stay on time. So I want to know, how does this picture make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Good. It makes me feel in peace. Close, very close. We just have the wrong preposition. We would want to say it makes me feel at peace. At peace. It makes me want, great job with the S. It makes me want to enjoy the wild. Great job. Makes me feel with 2 E's and 1 L. I don't like winter. It makes me want to go to the spa. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like winter before either, but now that I have been in Rome for 4 years and there's no snow, I miss seeing the snow. I miss it. Okay, good. It makes me feel relaxed. It makes me want to walk on water. Perfect sentence, Christina. Perfect. Okay. Annalisa, what about you? I'll wait for yours. We're going to go on to the next picture. And tell me, how does this picture make you feel? So tell me, how does it make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Remember to type both of your answers together, okay? So for example, this picture makes me feel angry. It makes me want to clean. How does this picture make you feel? Makes me feel disgusting. It makes me want to clean. Exactly. Well done. Okay. Annalisa, what about you? Oh, we have 2 other people that have entered the room. You guys, remember when you enter, just write me a quick hello. So Annalisa, how does this picture make you feel? Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. And this is our last picture. So tell me, how does this picture make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Normally for this picture, I get many different types of responses. Some people think it's beautiful and others don't like it so much. I want to know how it makes you feel. Good. So Annalisa, it makes, remember the S, it makes. We don't want it to be attached to it. We want it to be attached to the verb to make. So it makes me feel desperate. Good. It makes me want to take people and make them clean and make them clean. Okay, great job. So looking at this picture, I think it's a beautiful desert. So for me, this picture makes me want to, I don't know, explore, go camping. So this picture feels very peaceful to me. It makes me want to relax. It makes me feel alone and it makes me want to scream. Okay, see, Christina, we have a difference of opinion. Good. It makes me feel alone. It makes me want to go out. So, ladies, you could say this picture makes you feel like you're in quarantine. Okay, so well done, you guys. We're going to go on to the next page. And in this part of our activity, we're going to play a little bit of music. Now, when I play the music, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think of how the song makes you feel and what it makes you want to do. Okay, so the same thing that we did with our photos, but this time we're going to try it with 3 different songs. Okay, I hope everybody's ready. I'm going to take out my, and we're going to play our 3 different songs. So here we go. Song number 1. Remember, I want you to close your eyes, relax, and tell me, how do you feel? What does it make you want to do? Here we go. Make sure it's not too loud.
Let me give you some advice.
Oh. Okay, we have a commercial. 2 seconds. It'll be done right now. Here we go. Okay, so I want you to tell me, how did that song make you feel? And what does it make you want to do? What does it make you want to do? So I'll wait for your responses to come in. So for example, that song makes me feel powerful. It makes me want to go for a run. I feel like that song would be the perfect song for exercise because it makes you feel like you're ready for war. It gets your heart moving. What about you guys though? How does that song make you feel? It makes me want to do something. Like what? Remember to write it. Good job. It makes me feel powerful. So it makes me feel powerful without the article. It makes me want to battle. Okay, or to go to battle. All right, so Annalise, I'm gonna write you your corrections right now. Okay, remember to write your sentences together, Christina, okay? So it makes me feel awake, not wake up, but awake. Okay, hold on, let me make sure I read all of these messages. Makes me feel awake. Makes me want to do something. Okay, good. So we're going to listen to song number 2 now. And again, I want you to close your eyes, listen carefully, and tell me, how does the song make you feel? Okay, here we go. Always with commercials. Hold on. Commercials take forever.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along.
Okay, so tell me, how does that song make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Make sure to write your responses together, okay? So for example, I told you I listened to Pharrell Williams this morning. That's who's singing that song. And he makes me feel awake and like I want to dance. Okay, it makes me feel like a dancer. It makes me want to dance. Good, 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 good. So remember, when we are using a noun, it makes me feel like a dancer. Okay? Great job. It makes me feel happy, not happily, just happy. And it makes me want to go. It makes me want to do the housework, okay, while dancing. That one's a little bit more tricky. Okay, it makes me want to dance while doing housework. Okay, great job, you guys. So we have one more song. One more song. Are you ready? All right, so remember, close your eyes, open your ears. Let's try song number 3. Oh, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. It's taken a little long with the internet this morning. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to stop it there. And I want to know, how does it make you feel? What does it make you want to do? Okay, so send me your responses. And as you are typing your responses to me, let's do a little bit of a recap on what we've gone over today. We've talked about a lot of different emotions, a lot of different ways we can feel. For example, happy, sad, angry, powerful, okay, maybe even nervous, we talked about. We've also talked about things that we want to do. So we've used 2 different sentence patterns today. For example, it makes me feel relaxed. It makes me want to lay on a beach. Okay. Remember, when we use relax, we are either relaxing right now or we feel relaxed with the ED. Okay. Oh, perfect, Annalisa. So how would we change that sentence? So it makes me feel relaxed. It makes me want to. It makes me want to stay on the sofa. It makes my cats feel relaxed. Good sentence. It makes them want to be pampered. That one was a little bit harder. It makes them want to be pampered. All right, ladies, it was very nice to be your teacher on this webinar today. I hope you enjoyed the class with me. And that's all for today. So thank you very much. I hope to see you all or to hear from you all in my webinars later this week. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a good morning. Goodbye, Christina. Goodbye, Annalisa, and anybody else who joined us today. Bye-bye.